Man, I just want the content, and that's why. That's like whatever you say about the red pill dudes. Like, and I know you have your criticisms of them. I do too, but I mean, they were willing to go with the content. They're willing to have a conversation.
I know what you're saying, but no. For a little bit they were, but like Rolo hardcore dodges me, dude. When I went
no,
down
like
to
fresh and fit, fresh and
fit well, but don't say red pill. It's literally just fresh and fit. MLD dodged me, Donovan Sharp dodged me, Rolo dodged me. Like it got to the point where when I went to the No Jumper Studios to do a show, Rolo was doing a show later in the day. He called them ahead of time. He specifically asked them, "Destiny's not there to ambush me, right? You guys aren't going to bring on Destiny on my show, right? Like I'm not going to do that. You get like ambushed." Like he was that afraid of like.
I feel like I feel like Rolo's not even. To me, he's not really representative of the red pill because I feel like the average person knows who Sneeko or like Fresh and Fit are, but they don't know who the Rolo is. You know?
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, no, Fresh and Fit are definitely like the larger ones, but a lot of the red pill. I'm just saying a lot of the red pill space has similar problems to the other spaces where people are just afraid to engage.
They do, but at least on that end, like there was probably Sneeko. I don't know if he'd talk to you now, but there was a time when he would have conversations with you. I remember watching his streams; he would come on relatively frequently.
Yeah.
There was a time when Fresh and Fit still does it. The Whatever podcast, like they're willing to do it.
Yeah.
But I think that the thing I've noticed is that on the right, the only people who are willing to do that are people who are ultimately less. I think they're like someone like Fresh and Fit or like the Whatever podcast. They do believe what they're saying, but they're also more cynical about it. Like they would be willing to stop saying it if they thought it would like really ruin everything for them. There's someone like Rolo, I don't think would ever stop saying what he says. No matter what it costs his life. And so I think for that reason, Fresh and Fit are more willing to talk to you because they just see it as more like they see it more from like a content creation side and like a business side and growing the brand and growing the business and growing the TikTok and growing the website and growing the whatever donos versus I think someone like Rolo probably sees it more as like what he's created online is representative of like everything he's done in this world, and his personal ego is like really tied up in that, and so for that to suffer really bothers him.
Sure.
Yeah. But man, now I'm just reminiscing over the content like 2017, 18.
No,
like,
yeah, the content could be crazy. Like imagining like I'm doing VidCon. We'll see how that goes because apparently Vosh and Sam Seed are gonna be there. But like there should be like live events where like me and Hassan or me and Vosh are like screaming at each other on stage. Like those events should exist and they would be hilarious and they would be epic. But because these guys are so afraid, like nobody.
For VidCon, do you mean the one in the summer or the one that's coming up soon?
Whatever's in Baltimore soon.
Oh yeah, that's end of this month. Damn, fun. But yeah, man, just I like one of my favorite streams of all time is like, and the idea of this even happened like is inconceivable now, but it was you, Hassan, Sargon, Nick Fuentes, Asmongold, and Trainwrecks.
Yeah,
I think was
Jesus
the lineup.
Christ, yeah, the old days, yeah.
And that was like. I mean, you say the old days, but like in terms of the actual passage of time, that was like 5 years ago, 4 years ago.
Which, to be fair, that is forever in internet time, but
yeah. Yes, but like
that lineup, that's just like insane, yeah. And then when I was covering the, I don't know, did you watch any of my stream on election night?
Which election?
The 2021.
I think so.
Election, where like Mo had an outstanding bet on like Trump winning, and we were talking about like changing the bet like midnight as the like mail-in ballots were coming in.
I have a vague memory of this.
That
yes.
It was just such good content, yeah. But yeah,
but it's just like now you're the only person doing that, and the bigger players aren't willing to play the game. You have to talk to this. What's this girl Grace that her and her dad? There's like I don't even know.
Forbes. Like, yeah, no, it's sad.
There just could be so much more.
Such a better world. True, it's absolutely true. Yeah, but everybody's
even like on my side of things, like from the commentary space, I feel like a lot of them don't reach out enough and just are like, hey. Let's have a conversation.
True. There should be like debates and live streams and with that Nick Not Green guy and like Bo Blacks and It's a Gundam and you and like all these guys should be like screaming and arguing with each other too. But yeah, people are just really, really, really afraid.
But I know that if I got that set up, like I know the people who wouldn't respond to my email immediately. You know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and it's because like they know that like short term there's nothing to gain because they could look dumb and it could get clipped.
And that's the reason why, when you look back at those epic communities, the reason why that doesn't exist anymore is because, unfortunately, it's not sustainable. Because people do get hurt feelings and they stop. Like, even Tonka and Andy Warski, like, people were legitimately getting their feelings hurt. If you go back to the old Raj Royales on Twitch, people didn't want to come on anymore because their feelings were getting hurt. Like, you just, you can't, it's not sustainable because people are actually, like, super
But that's
upset.
just so, like, especially, like, for some of these, like, more masculine type dudes, like, if you're a man. Like you take it on the chin and you move on. And you, like you said, tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow you might do better. It might be worse, but you just move on. You just keep trying. Like if you've been doing content creation for a while, like for any amount of time, you can see like there's ups, there's downs, there's hills, there's valleys. Like when you have a big peak, then you'll probably have a valley, but that valley will probably be less bad than your last valley before your big peak. And you gain viewers, you lose some viewers, but like that's just, you make a good video, you make a bad video, but overall, if you're just constantly trying to improve and do better with time and make better content and get more contractors on board and make more money, this just goes for everything. Like, if you're driving on the road and you crash a car once, like, is anyone's approach like, I'm never driving again? Maybe a few people, but in general, no. It's like, okay, I'm gonna get a new car, I'm gonna get the points back on my license, I'm gonna take defensive driving, and it'll be fine. And then maybe in 5 years, if I save up enough money, I'll get the dope car I want, and I'll trust myself to drive it because it's fast, and I'll trust myself a little better because I'm a better driver and I've practiced. But like, these people's mentality is just like, okay, I'm just gonna sit in my house forever now. I'm never coming out of my room. Anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks. Listen, we gotta build it back up. I'm not becoming one of the orbiters. Chat calling me an orbiter. I'm not gonna be one of the orbiters, but man, that would have been so fire. That like the content could be so fire. And even like kick or keep, like that's such a good idea for a show. Why is nobody else doing that?
I don't know, because like I said, it's not sustainable. People's feelings actually get hurt. That's what happened. That's why those things started to fall apart.
That's just so like it's like a business. Like your feelings can get hurt, but like it's entertainment. Like if you're entertaining, people will still watch you. Like, do you have to be right all the time? Like really?
Yes.
Does Raj Show even do stuff anymore?
No.
Does he do stuff?
He basically quit, cashed out, quit. That's
Like,
another problem too. Is a lot of people don't have like passion. Like a lot of people are here for like money, and once they get their cash out, they leave.
How much money did he make? He couldn't have made like. Is he set for life?
I don't
now, that
know.
guy?
I don't feel like it. There's no way that he. I don't know. Did he make $1 million like for him personally to keep like after taxes, everything? Like that would be like my.
He could have,
Do you
but $1
think
million
so?
is not enough for the rest of your life. Like,
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, you can live on $1 million for, I guess if you're living really conservatively, like you can live on it for quite a while, but not your entire life. I feel like to retire truly, and live a life that's like comparable somewhat to that of when you were, making a ton of money. Like you got to have like 10, Am I wrong in saying that? You got to have like 10.
10 million? Damn. I feel like if I had 5 million, I would be super comfortable. Like I'm done forever. Like I'm good.
But if what do you do? Like you're 30, you just stop? Like
Well, no,
doing
I'm
anything?
saying like that's the amount of money I'd be comfortable saying like I know for a fact I'm good. I would still stream. I do. I'm like off, even when I'm not streaming. Sometimes I'm hopping into people's calls because I hear somebody say something I want to fight with. So yeah.
But it's like, what is that Austin guy like? If you don't work, like, what do you do all day?
I have no idea. I would go insane. Yeah.
I appreciate that, Destiny.
All right. Bye.
Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.